Hello, this is Kim from Relaxed Living Yoga, Massage, and Nutrition. Today I'd like to address fear. So fear is actually rated the number one thing that keeps people from living a lit up, extraordinary life. Fear, though, is natural. And it's actually hardwired in us as a protective force. It keeps us safe. However, if we choose to focus either consciously or unconsciously on our fearful and limiting thoughts, and typically blaming it on the external, then we step further and further away from trusting and connecting to the boundless and infinite part of who we truly are. We tend to start to believe that story in our minds that tells us what's unfolding, and what happens then is our emotions start to become lodged in our physical body. We can often create the soap opera of the century, the epic of the century, and we are the finest movie producers. Can you relate? Yeah. So, when this happens, EFT, emotional freedom technique, is actually a very viable tool. It helps us move from a state of restriction and contraction and, feeling paralyzed that fear can do, to a more empowered and confident and peaceful state of being. EFT is one of the tools of many that I have utilized for my private clients these past 14 and a half years. So also, before we get started, I want to share with you that there's a statistic that actually was from 2018 that said over 40 million people in America, that's actually 18% of the population, have mild to severe anxiety. I am sure that number is much higher now. And we are not taught any skills for dealing with this, and it's debilitating to our immune system. So we know that stress and anxiety and fear, and really fear is the basis for anxiety, completely suppresses our immune system. So I'd like to take you through this technique. It's very simple. Please make sure your hands are clean. If you need to go wash them, go ahead and pause the video. We will be touching some points on our face. And EFT utilizes meridians and at certain points along those meridian lines. When we free up the energy, we are able to invite the body to naturally come back with its own wisdom to homeostasis. So, if you're ready, we start with a statement where we are karate chopping the outside of our hand. And you can use any hand you want. You can also tap a point separately or with both hands. I'll be using both my hands, but you could just use one if you want. We start again tapping either wrist, the outside. So you're tapping this point right here. And just repeat after me. Take a deep breath. And also, I would like you to, while we're tapping here, think about on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the greatest. What is the number you would give to your level of fear and anxiety? Not judging that in any way, but just give it a number. Okay, so as we're tapping here, repeat after me. Even though I am so afraid right now, I choose to honor and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling a lot of fear of the uncertainty, I choose to love and accept and honor myself. Good. We're moving to the top of the head. All of this fear, eyebrow point, just above the eyebrows. My heart is pounding. Side of the eyes. I feel like it's hard to breathe sometimes. Under the eyes. All of this worry. Underneath the nose. This fear. Right here at the chin. All of this uncertainty. Collarbones. I know that it's just trying to protect me. Rib cage. Any way that you can get there, one hand at a time, or arms crossed, tapping these points right here at the outside of the ribs. I can feel these emotions, and it's safe to feel these emotions. Back to the top of the head. I am allowing myself to breathe slower, right above the eyebrows. A part of me feels like I need to worry, but I know that it's just trying to protect me. I can handle any situation. Fear is just a state of being. I can change my state anytime I choose to. Back to the collarbones. It's safe to relax. Panicking is not going to help the situation. Top of the head. I choose to release all the physical symptoms of feeling this fear. Top of the eyebrows. I can slow my breath down. Side of the eyes. I choose to feel my emotions, but I know I can let them go. Underneath the eyes. I can take care of myself without feeling fear. Underneath the nose. I am releasing all self-doubt. Chin. I can shift out of any emotional state. Collarbones. I am allowing myself to feel confident and calm. Rib cage. I survived all the times I was fearful in the past. Top of the head. I am giving myself permission to relax. I release all of these physical sensations from this worry and anxiety and fear. Under the eyes. I am slowing down and calming down. Top of the lip. I am surviving, and I'm giving myself permission to relax, to love myself. I can do this. I am the master of my mind and body. Coming back to the top of the head. I am allowing myself to feel confident, calm in my body, mind, and spirit. Take a nice slow breath and relax. Turn your attention to feeling your body. Simply notice now if you feel a little more relaxed, if your breath is a little slower, perhaps the mind a little less chatter, and give yourself another rating on the scale from 1 to 10 as far as how much anxiety and fear you're feeling now. So I hope that this brought you some peace of mind, peace in your soul. This is a great technique. The more you use it, the more it works. Even if on a scale you brought that number down 2 or 3 points, that is a great start. So thank you so much for being here with me. You can connect with me on my website, which is www.relaxedliving.org. Thanks so much. Many blessings.